Hey guys, it's Heather here with Underwater Panther. That lamp might be a little bit bright for the screen. I'm normally editing my books and stuff in, but with these videos, I'm not editing much with visuals. So I do apologize if that light was like blazing in the screen. I kind of moved the camera a little bit closer. So anyways, this is Heather here with Underwater Panther. Definitely like and subscribe. I am coming out with many, many more videos about the Aquarius personality type, archetype. And right now I'm working on the masculine and feminine series, how to integrate the masculine and feminine within yourself. All kinds of examples, inner work, lifestyle, money, wealth, business building, all of the topics. I am definitely covering them all as much as I can. I dropped my apparel finally. So I've been working on that for a week now. And I finally figured out how to integrate everything. And I am still missing the 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So I'm not going to be able to integrate that into YouTube. But I have two separate shops now, one for apparel and one for my ebooks. So definitely like and subscribe. Help me out there. I'd greatly appreciate it if you're liking these videos. So today's video, and I also have five free ebooks dealing with triggers. I break down the planetary triggers, the cognitive triggers, and then how to set boundaries. And then what was my other one? Purpose, finding your purpose if you're having an issue in your life of figuring out what your purpose is. And then to tell what season you are in your life. And then the last book is about the foundational masculine and feminine, what they are, the toxic versions, the healthy versions, and how to integrate that. So the visuals in those books are absolutely amazing. I highly, highly recommend that you download that now while you can. The first 11 people, I will allow downloads per book. As soon as that hits 11 on a book, I am going to close down the limited time offer. I spent a lot of time on those, weeks on end, so definitely jump on that while you can. So this video is about balancing the masculine and feminine energies in business and wealth creation. I also have a wealth series. So I just want to touch on wealth building within the masculine and feminine. Most entrepreneurs hit ceilings in their business. They grind harder, but buy another course or try to copy someone else's blueprint. But nothing changes. Why? Because money isn't just about strategy, it's energy. If your masculine and feminine energies are out of balance, you either burn out from over hustling, toxic masculine, or you float in ideas without stability, toxic femininity. But when you integrate both, something powerful happens. You stop running a business that drains you and start building one that grows with flow, creativity, discipline, and vision. Today, I'm going to break down 7 areas of business and money making where these energies show up: toxic, healthy, and integrated, and show you how to break through ceilings from ground up. So section 1, we're going to talk about sales and money mindset, and I'm going to do a few other of these videos breaking it down deeper. So toxic masculine in sales and money. So toxic masculine, we have aggressive, hard sell tactics, pushing products without connection, chasing numbers instead of serving people. Think close at any cost. Toxic feminine in sales, fear of charging. That's a huge one. Fear of charging is such a huge one for women. Underpricing services, overgiving for free, apologizing for asking for money. Think, I don't want to upset anyone. Healthy integration. The masculine creates clear pricing, confident offers, and sales structures. The feminine brings empathy, listening, and alignment with the client's needs. Result: sales feel like service. You get paid what you're worth, clients feel respected, and money flows without shame or force. Example, instead of pitching with pressure, you set clear pricing, masculine, then invite the client into transformation through a heart-centered conversation, feminine. Section 2, we have marketing and branding. All right, so toxic masculine. We have over rigid marketing. I don't know where to put my hands. I need to get a little bit more comfy here. Okay. Here we go. Toxic masculine in marketing and branding. Overly rigid marketing, all data and no soul. Spamming strategies that ignore human connection. Toxic feminine. Posting inconsistently. Unclear message. Branding that shifts every week with mood. Don't change your brand. Don't just burn it all down. You got to refine things. Refine. Don't just burn everything all down. Healthy integration. The masculine creates consistent strategy, funnels, schedules, and metrics. The feminine infuses brand with creativity, beauty, and authentic voice. Result, marketing becomes magnetic instead of manipulative. Strategy carries the creativity, and creativity gives life to the strategy. Historical note, in alchemy, Mercury was the messenger of the gods, bridging heaven and earth. I actually have a side note. I'm going to finish this. Marketing is modern Mercury. This is so huge. It must carry structure, masculine, Hermes, the communicator, and charm, feminine, storytelling. So I literally had not put in the Mercury. I don't know if you've noticed my older videos. I don't have Mercury in the Aquarian archetype on my key card. I sat here, I don't know how long. I just sat, and I'm like, why is Mercury not in Aquarian? And I know that's probably going to trigger quite a few people, and that's totally fine. But if you watch my star life path video for the Aquarian, I don't think, do I have that card? I think I put that card away. Mercury is so heavily tied into Aquarius. I mean, it really is, and it's such a beautiful thing that I've integrated that into this because it has expanded my mind so much. It really, truly has. Like, Aquarians may be introverts, but I'm telling you right now, we get pulled out because we care so much about the collective. Like, I've networked forever. I've done a lot of networking, and yes, a lot of it was online. But I care so much to see what our whole collective is doing. It's just a beautiful thing. So yeah, Mercury is definitely a part of Aquarian. Do you want to debate? I'm just kidding. So anyways, now we're going to get into leadership and team building. Toxic masculine, authoritarian leadership, command and control, treating people as cogs in the machine. Toxic feminine, avoiding hard conversations, over-nurturing employees to the point of chaos, and blurred boundaries. Healthy integration. Masculine sets vision, boundaries, and accountability. Feminine fosters empathy, collaboration, and team culture. Result, teams thrive. People feel safe and supported while also held accountable. Example, in scaling, a healthy leader has systems for delegation. Masculine. That's a really hard one for Aquarius, delegation, because we just want to do it all. It's like, I might as well do it myself so I can get it done right. Aquarians really do suck at delegation. Geminis, ENTJs, and Libras, ENTPs, they're really super good at it. They're extroverts. They love, here, you can do this, you can do this. Geminis are like the worst. Best, but in my opinion, they do it way too much. But Aquarians, you need to work on delegation. Don't do everything yourself. You're going to burn out. But also checks in on team's well-being with the feminine. Mythic note. In Greek myth, Uranus, the sky, and Gaia, the earth, created life only when united. Leadership must do the same. Vision, masculine, and nurture, feminine, must partner. Now we're going to get into creativity and innovation. I don't have my pillow, and I don't feel like getting up and getting it. All right, anyway. So toxic masculine and creativity and innovation. Okay, so toxic masculine, stick to what works, refusing to innovate, copying others, suffocating new ideas. Toxic feminine, endless brainstorming, shiny object chasing, and never finishing projects. Healthy integration, feminine receives inspiration, masculine grounds into execution. Result, innovation becomes repeatable. Ideas turn into offers, launches, and impact. Example, you dream of a new product, the feminine spark, then design the product, plan, timeline, and launch strategy, the masculine anchor. Alchemy, no. The alchemists called this fixing the volatile. Ideas, volatile with mercury, only transform into gold when fixed in form. So alchemy was really seriously all about balancing the masculine and the feminine. That is your gold within. That is your your chi force, your kundalini energy. It's just funny. I studied alchemy for a long time, and I love science. That's like my favorite. Science and chemistry and biology. Those are my favorite subjects. But in all reality, like we all know, the occult, they like to use metaphors, and that's like the whole point is like this is the whole point, is to balance your own masculine and feminine inside yourself. Your whole life is going to blow wide open in every single area of your life. All right, so that's why this is just so important. I'm certainly going to make a whole ton of videos here on this series. All right, so where was I at? All right, so scaling and systems. Toxic masculine, obsession with automation, scaling at all costs, and losing human touch. Toxic feminine, refusal to structure, relying on intuition alone, chaos in back-end systems. Healthy integration, masculine builds repeatable systems, contracts, funnels, and automations. Feminine ensures systems remain human-centered and adaptable. Result, you grow without losing soul. Systems amplify flow, they don't suffocate it. Example, automated onboarding emails, masculine, written in a voice that feels warm and caring, feminine. Networking and relationships. Toxic masculine. Networking only for gain, transactional relationships, and stepping over others. Toxic feminine. People pleasing, saying yes to everyone, overextending in collaborations. Healthy integration. Masculine maintains boundaries, clarity, and reciprocity. Feminine brings connection, trust, and community building. Result, you attract the right partnerships and clients while staying authentic. Example, saying no to partnerships that drain you, masculine, while nurturing genuine collaborations with your feminine. I've got a car driving by. All right, so hopefully they're not the farmers stopping. No, okay. I'm waiting for somebody to bust in here. All right, so cultural note. Many Native American teachings, they prefer to be called indigenous people and not Native Americans, but, teachings emphasize reciprocity. Give and take must flow. This is the same principle. Business relationships thrive on balanced exchange, not domination or self-sacrifice. And final section here on legacy and wealth circulation. Toxic masculine, hoarding wealth, seeing money only as power, and neglecting impact. Toxic feminine, giving everyone everything away, lack of boundaries and generosity, and financial self-sabotage. Healthy integration, masculine invests, structures, and grows wealth. Feminine circulates wealth into impact. Philanthropy, mentorship, and community uplifting. Result: wealth becomes energy in motion. It sustains you and multiplies collective good. Example: building a profitable business model with your masculine that funds scholarships, foundations, or creative projects with the feminine. Esoteric note: the star card shows the woman pouring endlessly. She never hoards. Wealth is not stagnant. It flows like water. True legacy is circulation, not possession. The hoarding thing. Golly. When you really understand the toxic masculine with patriarchy and all of that, they hoard. They're just hoarding. It's hoarding. All right. So in closing, the star key 17 is the Aquarian archetype of hope and renewal. Its 17 rays link it to strength. The conscious mastery of energy. Its hidden 21 rays link it to the universe, wholeness and completion. In business, this is the path. Structure plus flow, strategy plus creativity, and discipline plus intuition. When the masculine and feminine are divided, you hit ceilings, exhaustion, or chaos. When they're integrated, you break through. That's how you rise from the ground up, not just building a business, not building yourself, or but building yourself, obviously. That's how you rise from the ground up, not just building a business, but building yourself, integration within yourself. Not just making money, but circulating wealth. That is how you embody the star in business, in money, and in legacy. So I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're enjoying this video series. And yeah, if you have any suggestions on videos, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I am going to keep going. And if you have any comments, any thoughts, feelings, or experiences to do with any of this, definitely feel free to comment below. And I will see you on the next video.